So I've always been curious about the power of the inner invitation. Like, how do you invite somebody? Why is it easier to invite people to some things but harder for others? Why is it that we can invite people to a party, but when we want to talk to them about business, we have a hard time of doing this? So the invitation is one of the conversations that came up today. So I'm inside of a 90-day challenge, as many of you know, if you've been following along for the past several days. And we had our leadership call taking place tonight. So we got our 12 core leaders together that are making this run, this Yep to a Million. And we were talking about, the invitation, like how do you invite somebody? What does that look like? How do you invite them to events? How do you invite them to take a look at the opportunity? Because the invite is a big piece of this, right? And a lot of the times what we forget inside of our invite is the excitement. Are we inviting that because we dread it? Like, are we like, oh, I don't want to annoy this person or bother this person or get in this person's way, or I don't want them to think less of me, or I don't think this is going to be for them. And we have all these like conversations that go on in our head around the invite. And usually that's what stops us from inviting people into our business, into our opportunities to take a look at what we're doing, whether it's affiliate marketing, network marketing, direct sales. The invite is really one of the big things that we have to work on, right? And that's why when you'll hear people say, and it always drove me insane every time I heard this, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. People hear what they're willing to hear to get to the event. A lot of times, people ask like, oh my God, what did you say to get that person here? They're like, I just invited them to come. Well, what was the exact words? I remember sitting at a meeting for my very first time when I got introduced to network marketing. And that was like my experience. Like, what exactly did you say that had them say yes to being here? Right. And we were so concerned in the very beginning of like not saying the right words or not knowing how to put ourselves into their shoes or, really what's the best way to do this. Right. So the invitation, and over the years, I've done a lot of different role plays. I've been in a lot of different self-development programs. I've been through a lot of leadership programs, a lot of, teamwork training programs, always looking for a way to better my communication. Because in reality, the thing that's going to help you succeed is the language that you use, right? Are you speaking into another person's world such as that they're hearing you? And are you listening for another person's world such that you can hear what they're saying and find out if this is a good fit, right? So when you do an invitation, a lot of it's going to stem from your energy. Are you excited about inviting somebody to look at an opportunity? Are you excited about showing something to somebody? Like, think of a little kid, right? Like I have my little nephew, and if he wants to show me something, man, he just grabs my hand and he like yanks me. He's like, you got to see this. You got to see this. Right. And he's so happy. He's so happy to share this with me. He's like, come on, come on, come on. Right. And there's like that contagious, right? Like you're not even like worried about where he's going to take you or what he's going to show you. You're just excited that he's got something he's excited about showing you. Right. So the excitement is also very contagious when you're doing an invite. So a lot of the times when I'm working with our team of leaders and we're looking at how are we inviting people to take a look at the Young Entrepreneur Project? How are we inviting people to, watch the overview, to be added and tagged inside a Facebook group, to, be inside of our automated back office where you can, peruse through all the videos and check out all the products at your leisure time and then make a decision for yourself. How do you invite to those areas? How do you invite people for that, right? And so there's always the conversation, am I doing it right? This person says that they think this is am I selling something? Are they going to have to get involved in sales? Well, the old adage goes for a lot of us, we sell ourselves every single day by what we wear, by what we put on, by the clothing choices we make, by the hair choices we make, the coloring, everything. Like every single one of those things sells us to somebody else, because when somebody sees us for the first time, they're making a snap decision about who we are, right? It's not even conscious most of the time. They're making a very unconscious decision about who we are and what we do. So the world of selling, and you're going to come up against this with anybody, but selling is really nothing more than what we do day to day anyway, right? And those that hate selling, I find that funny because you sell yourself for your ideas. You sell yourself in your beliefs. You sell yourself in your health habits. You sell yourself in your daily health routines. You sell yourself in the job that you go to. You sell yourself in the car that you drive. You sell yourself for the lifestyle you're living. So it makes me kind of laugh a little when I hear someone say, well, I don't want to sell something. And I'm like, well, what kind of car do you drive? What's the lifestyle you're living? Because you're selling that to your friends and family, because you're enrolling them in that conversation almost every single day for whatever you're doing. So when we were talking about the invite today with our top 12 leaders, the invite comes up fairly simple, right? It's to invite them to have a look, just like that my little nephew does. Like, hey, come here, check this out. You got to see this guy, see this. And then you just like grab him by the hand and you say, hey, come here. Right? Now that might seem like a little dramatic, but the reality is that curiosity actually has us go and take a look. That curiosity has us wanting to know more, right? So you're playing into the curiosity, that kid curiosity that we actually have at our center, that would drive us to want to learn more about maybe what's going on. And we might resist. We might say, well, I'm not quite sure if this is for me or whatever that is. But 9 out of 10 times, if you just said, hey, I got to show you something, and you put it in front of me, I'd probably watch it just because I'm curious why you're showing this to me, right? I'm curious. I think that's one of the best things about being an entrepreneur, is that we're always curious about the life we live in, right? So when we invite for this one, so I'm excited because I'm inviting all my friends and family members to come and check out the Young Entrepreneur Project tomorrow night. Because it's important to me. I truly believe that we are in a time right now, an economic time, where there are a lot of entrepreneurs that have started businesses that are losing their jobs. There are a lot of small business owners that don't know where to turn after this. There are a lot of people that have been in jobs that are now home thinking, oh my gosh, how do I keep a home job? Or what can I do now to support my income? Because I can't have this happen to me again. So there's a lot of people doing research. There's a lot of people that are online looking for answers. And so one of the things that I found is that the invite is really important. Being part of an entrepreneurial tribe, being part of a community that supports you, builds you, wants to see you succeed, that is curious about what you do. I think that's something that's very rare in our world today. But the fact that you have that type of environment, that type of community to plug into, where you're meeting entrepreneurs, not just from what I call the network marketing perspective, right? Because a lot of times we get into network marketing, because that's the background that I have. This is why I'm bringing it up. And all they talk about is that one product, that one service, whatever. And everyone's just trying to figure out how to one-up each other, right? Which, causes a lot of animosity. It causes a lot of upset and everything else when people are starting to rise above other people, or people are training their team and they think they're stealing their downline. And, that type of scarcity mindset festers and feeds into and really does make the world an interesting place to live in, right? So what I love about the Young Entrepreneur Project is the tribe itself is one of a nurturing. We actually want to nurture you and your business, whatever that might be. Maybe you're looking to start your first side hustle. Maybe you're already a network marketer. Maybe you're a real estate agent. Maybe you're an insurance agent. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a physician. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you're a baker. Maybe you're a gamer. Maybe you're somebody that's building on a nonprofit. Maybe you're somebody that's, looking to use this for the religious sector, whether you want to add something to this. Maybe you're a mindset coach. Maybe you're an author, right? The world of entrepreneurship is so diverse. And what I love about this particular project is that when we come together, we actually learn from each other. Hey, what are you doing with this? Hey, what are you doing with that? Hey, how is this making this better? Or how are you using this in your business? Can you show me some examples, right? And the fact that we're willing to open up that door and expose it and show you exactly what you're doing, that's a rarity. That's something that you don't often see in the world of entrepreneurship. Everyone's kind of like cloak and dagger. They're hiding in here and they're like, no, I don't want you to see this. But that's not so with this tribe, because we want to make sure that this is a community that thrives, right? So the invitation, when you're looking to invite people to what you do or how you're building your business or what's important to you, a lot of it has to do with also your tonality, your excitement. Are you dreading the conversation? Are you like worried about it? Because I know that's a lot of times when I was getting started on this just recently, a lot of my invite was like, ooh, I don't want to interrupt, or oh, I don't want to be annoying. And if I'm coming from that mindset of, oh, I'm going to be annoying, and as I'm typing like, hey, can I share something with you? it's not going to come across. I mean, they're going to hear it in my typing. I know they're not going to hear it in my typing, but there's a language that I'm going to use that's going to, make them go, well, you don't sound excited about this. And are you trying to sell me something? Right. So it's all about how you're coming across. It's about how excited you are about the invitation. Is it something that's important to you? Yeah, you're going to get the no's. I mean, that's how many times have you said no to your kids, right? How many times have I said no to my nephew for wanting to do something? Like, oh, I don't want to do it, right? But he's still persistent, right? He's going. If I say no to him, he's going for mom, or he's going for my brother, or he's going for my parents, right? So the thing you have to recognize is that we are in a society where we're trained to say no first and maybe ask questions later. So don't be surprised when you get those no's. It's not a no to you, it's a no to the opportunity. And that's definitely something we all learn over time. It's not no to you, and the no is not personal. It's not a no to you, it's a no to the opportunity. So it's the action outside of you. So when we talk about, what can you do to, not be attached to the numbers, you have to recognize they're not physically saying no to you. They're saying no to the offer you presented them. They said no to the meal that you presented them or the snack you presented them, right? They said no to that. And it's totally outside of their relationship to you. They said no to the activity, right? So when you're inviting, be prepared that not everybody is going to want to partake in the activity that you're in, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be inviting and you shouldn't be excited about inviting. The more you build up your excitement around even getting the no's, like, oh my God, no, cool. I totally understand. We're going to still talk and everything else. Is that cool? Because I want to make sure that we're still good friends. I just wanted to make sure that this was an opportunity I didn't want you to pass on, but you've passed on it. So that's cool. I hope you're having a great day and we'll stay connected. And I look forward to hearing more about your business, right? Like, you never want to slam the door when someone says no. You want to make sure you keep that conversation going. So that's my tidbit for today. As many of you guys know, like I said, I'm inside of this 90-day challenge I put to myself. So you're getting 90 days of YouTube video, no matter what you do. I appreciate you checking in, and, feel free to comment or listen or eavesdrop or lurk, whatever that looks like for you. But I do hope you're getting value out of these shares, and they're only going to get better the more I do this. I mean, honestly, it's day 81. So I know I looked down. So it's day 81 out of 90. So I count down this 90-day challenge. I don't count up. That just seems weird. But I'm counting down for 90 days. And I'm excited about what I'm learning so far. I'm excited about the invitations. I'm excited about the community, the teamwork, the leaders I'm bringing in. And I just know that this is going to keep getting better and better. So I hope you're having a fabulous day. I thank you for tuning in. If you're catching the replay, do #replay. Let me know where you're calling in from or hailing in from. And with that, I do invite you to take a look at the Young Entrepreneur Project. We do have a special event taking place tomorrow night. It will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you head over to Yep to a Million, so that's YEPTOA million MILLION.com. The link will be down below in case I misspelled that completely here on live on YouTube. Come in and just join us. Check out for the Young Entrepreneur Project. See if it's the right fit for you and your business. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or somebody just getting started, I promise you there's something for you to take a look at inside of both this amazing system and this amazing community. So with that, I hope you're having an amazing day and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So if you have questions, if you need some training or anything, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to dive in and really share this with you. So I look forward to seeing you inside of Yep. Have a great evening. Talk soon.